Hi, my name is Caitlin Grad. I'm the owner and founder of Caitlin Grad Marketing. I'm a full-time freelancer helping businesses with social media and email marketing. And today we're going to talk about enhancing accessibility in digital media for everyone. So why? Well, about a year ago, I started subcontracting for a marketing agency that works with nonprofits in the disability community. And I quickly learned that I wasn't as accessible as I thought when it came to digital media. So today you're going to learn three simple tips you can start implementing right away to ensure we're all creating an inclusive and more accessible world. Number one, alt text. Alt text provides image descriptions for screen readers, making content more accessible to people who are blind or have low vision. So everyone has a different approach to how you should write alt text. I will teach you mine. When I'm looking at this image of a flyer I just recently created for the Burlington Land Trust, I look at it and I think, what are the biggest things that I first see that catches my eye? Well, I see a pavilion, I see lots of words, so I understand it's a flyer. So for my alt text, I wrote a promotional graphic for the Burlington Land Trust Nature Walk at Sessions Woods. The image shows a wooden pavilion surrounded by fall foliage, event details in the caption. And I always ensure that if I'm going to cut it short and be like event details in the caption, make sure your event details are actually in the caption. And it's just a great way to keep your alt text short and concise, and then the screen reader can read the caption and understand what's happening for this event. I always try to add alt text into the caption because sometimes technology doesn't work and you could put alt text in a post in that native app and it just won't show up. So when in doubt, add your alt text to the caption of your social media post. And as a bonus, alt text does help with search engine optimization. Tip number two, closed captioning. So, closed captioning helps people who are deaf or hard of hearing improve content retention, especially in a mobile first world. It's so important that every piece of content you put out is accessible to everyone. And as an added bonus, adding closed captioning actually helps with higher engagement and better retention rates because we live in a world where a lot of people are actually watching videos without sound. So, by adding the captioning, you're actually including more people to enjoy your content than you would if you didn't do it. And so there's two ways to go about this. You can manually add the captions using an app like CapCut, or you can use the native function in Instagram and TikTok. There's also, you can not add the additional text, but again, great for engagement, and just go on with the automatic captions that will be added. It's up to you, but make sure you start adding it to all your videos. And my last tip is to write in plain language. And all this means is using clear, simple language makes your content more accessible to everyone, regardless of their communication needs. So, simple example, instead of saying commence, just say start. Simple, clear communication is key. I've included an example of a social media caption I wrote for the Burlington Land Trust. You can give it a read, but just again, make sure you're writing in clear language, no jargon, get right to the point. It's also going to help to ensure that your messaging is clear and people know exactly what you're talking about. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I hope these tips help you create more inclusive content. Good luck.